Hello and welcome to another weekly market update after the market closed on 21st September 2018. So as we look at the long-term trend to see if this is a bull market or bear market, so we can align our investments, our life, everything really comes from the stock market, as well as the short-term trend, so that short-term traders can align their trades the right direction. We want to be buying in upswings and selling in downswings. So here's the long-term chart. You can see several years across the bottom here, and each of these little up and down pegs is a week of action. This blue line here smooths everything out for us, and that's the kind of moving average of the last 40 weeks. So this is a bull market, and our proprietary system said so right there on the 7th of November, and it has not said otherwise since, or to get out, despite this choppy section back in January, which was really just a long overdue correction. And ever since then, as we can see here, it pulled its way out of all that crap, and then has really since midsummer there been just ramming higher again, almost like a pattern here we saw towards the end of last year, beginning of this. All-time high last week. Very powerful action. There's no question about it. This is a bull market. It has been since November 16. So let's look at the short-term trend here. This is the S&P 500 again, only this is 6 months and each one is a day of action. This is a trickier thing because we're looking short-term. We're trying to see what the market's going to do over the next week. And frankly, there's no way of telling what the market's going to do over the next week. We can just look at some visual clues about where it's going. We had, as we can see here, the all-time high came out again on Thursday, and we're actually within spitting distance now of the 3,000 level, which would be a psychological breakthrough and probably encourage more buying. But then on Friday we had this high volume sell-off here, which could be an indication of a peak, a turnaround. We'll have to see what this week does. If it can hold around this level here, that will be fine. Although Friday, I believe, was options expiration day, when there's always choppy volume then as well. So I'm going to say it's obviously long term it's a bull market. Short term, I'm going to be go on the cautiously optimistic side again, which has served me well for the last 2 weeks. And I will speak to you next time.